First of all, I would like to say happy Songkran. If you don't know what Songkran is, it's like the Thai New Year, and the symbol behind it is that they pour water on each other. Like in the olden days, like they used to pour water onto each other to rid like them of bad omens and bring about new beginnings. That's the information I've gotten. So it still holds its essential meaning, and it is also a way to pay respect to the older generation. Like it's a very rich and symbolic day for them, and like they've also found ways like to bring people to make it a more fun and engaging like day. That's why you've seen like there are a lot of festivals and people pouring water on one another. Like they've made it fun in the years to come, but it still holds like its essential meaning. Now, new beginnings like did come for so many of our favorite GL and BL actors. And I am going to start with girls because yay, girl power. And I'm saying that like in a very happy way. Like Inglot, not Inglot, Inkfa like had an amazing weekend. Like she has been booked busy, like she's been performing, she's bringing like a great amount of deal of joy to her fans, and like she looks amazing. Like she looks good, like top tier sexy, and I like it for her. Like I like that for her. I think she turned 28 and she's looking like amazing. So happy for her. And again, we know she's a very talented like artist. She's a performer. Like the girl can perform. Like if you've watched any Infa performance, you know like she's extremely talented. She knows how to pull the crowd, how to make the crowd engaged, and like that will take her far. That will take her far. Now for Charlotte has been MIA, apart from a few. I think she did a TikTok live a few days ago, and I'm going to put the TikTok live here, whereby she was asked if she's going to spend time with friend, and she said that her and friend are friends, and that like what they meet or they have their little dates in private, and they don't post like online because they don't want any issues with people and they don't want any problems with people, and they have been friends for a long time or for some time. And I'm thinking, like, Charlotte, why I love Charlotte? Because she doesn't know how to hide her emotions. And I feel like the minute we had of Charlotte and Friend was the minute like Charlotte and Sita Winan scandal came out. That's when we started seeing Charlotte with Friend, or even Charlotte for some time. She was trying to like, she was in Becky's comments, not anymore, or maybe I just don't see it. But with Friend, like she has been singing the friend tune like lately so much. So for you to say, or for her to say that they're trying to keep it private, like I don't understand why you're trying to keep it private, really. And then I realized then it's so easy for them. I think that's how they do it with their relationships. But I don't understand why she has to put her interactions with friend private, because she's always mentioning her. She's in the comment section. Like it doesn't make sense because we already know that you two are actually communicating. And now what hasn't said anything about it, has he? Because I've not had it, because I got it the message very clearly when Anda, is it Anda? Yeah, Anda and Ingfa was starting to communicate and starting to like form a budding relationship online. Like now what nip that shit in the bud. So he hasn't said anything about Charlotte and Austin. So I actually think he doesn't care, and none of us actually do care, because like there is no way like there anyone in their right mind, and I'm saying this in a very respectful manner. I don't think there's anyone in their right mind in the Thai industry who would actually think of that bell in my head. Let me pair off Charlotte and Fren. They would make such a beautiful and amazing GL couple. Seriously? No one, because one has a scandal with Sita Winan, had a scandal with Sita Winan. The other one had a scandal with Seng Wichai. And it's still ongoing. People are still talking about it. At least the Sita Winan scandal, people are not like that invested in and are not constantly talking about it. But the friend saying scandal, people are talking about it. So, Charlotte, friend, you have nothing to worry. You can post your pics together as much as you want, unless, and here is me not trying to be messy, unless those pics and those hangouts have other people. That's why you are afraid of posting them. Other people that you feel like you're not supposed to be hanging around with or are not supposed to hang with. Maybe then we would understand why you feel like putting that shit to private. So, The next one. The next one is Fren and Becky. Fren and Becky decided to take like some time off and enjoy the Songkran festival. Now, we know Becky had an event whereby she was, I'm forgetting what exactly she was, but I read about it. But she was part of this amazing, huge event. And she did pretty well according to most people. I wouldn't know because I don't know the Thai culture, but she looked amazing, like top tier. Now after that, Richie like did a story whereby he said that they were going to the beach or something. So they decided to book like a cottage. Is it a cottage or a Airbnb? And like they went to spend time with family. They were family. Now Fran also did the same, because Fran had done an interview, I think, with, when she was attending an event, was it YSL, I think, like, but for L Magazine Thailand. And she said that she was going to spend Songkran with her mother. Now, I actually hated what she wore there. Like, that's just another topic. And her eyes, like, they were so puffy. Like, she was exhausted. You could see it. But I know she's been working extremely hard. She's having like 12 hours into work or even more, I think. Sometimes, like, she's been extremely busy. Even like the girl is working. So I probably understand, but the outfit, like, I don't understand. I can understand the puffy eyes, but the outfit, no. So they went, look at me getting off topic. So they went to the beach too. Now, people were insinuating that they were together, like shippers. Like, there is no one as busy as a shipper, because in their mind, like, they have to always make meaning of whatever they're shipping, like, is truthful and nothing but the truth. And they are always out to try and recruit new people to actually believe in their ship. So now the solo stands now were also active to make sure that they dampen their dreams or bring them down from their Delulu cloud. Now, the result was something that harmed both Fran and Becky because now their locations were put out for everyone to see. So at the end of the day, as much as you are trying to protect like your actor or your favorite, you actually brought them more harm because we know that there are some fans who are unhinged, and there are some people who are out to make a quick money. So for you to put out their location out there is like for you giving them access to them, which brings stalkers, which brings what is this like, which puts them in a way whereby they can be extorted. Like, so is it really that important to actually go out of your way to make sure to show people that these two people are not together? You would have left it to them, and they would have eventually let us know that they were not together because they have so many things coming up for them. Like, they also have a Woody interview that is supposed to happen a few days, I think on 20th. Like, I'm sure, as usual, BL hosts, presenters, or whatever, they were going to ask them what they did during the Songkran festival, and they were obviously going to tell us they were not together. All you had to do was to be patient. So that was that. Now, the next video that brings me so much joy to talk about is Dao's video. Like, that video, if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to put it here, and it's probably actually playing as I talk. Like, who knew Dao was a man? WHORE. And I'm loving it. Like, he was wild. He was off the hinges. He was actually having amazing fun, enjoying himself. And then later on, like, when Off-Road like joined the team, he was kind of mellow and behind the scene, and I feel like probably maybe he was on a all-time sugar rush, and then he crashed. And then because we know that he had an event before, so probably he was extremely tired. And then the next day they had a TikTok like event, Dow and Off-Road, and then he was again off the hinges as usual, like his chaotic self all over the place. Like, I'm actually beginning to like him. I think it's too early to use the word love, but I'm actually beginning to like him because if I say I love him now, I sound like a psycho because, like, I've just known him like a few days ago and I can't profess my love now. But I actually like him. So I'm going to use the political correct word and say that I like him, and I like that he can enjoy himself, like he can let loose, because so many of these BL&GL actors are so stiff that, like, it bores me. And I like someone who brings like something fresh. Look at me, like, remembering my favorite Omar. But yeah, I want someone to like make me see like, okay, these people are actually human and they're not like robots actually always doing what they're supposed to do or talking about what they're supposed to say. Like, I enjoy that, for them to actually show us that they're people. So the next one is Mio Superseat. Mio Superseat actually flew 20 hours to go spend Songkran with Tul Pakwan. This didn't sit well with some people, and then it resulted to a back and forth between his supporters and his non-supporters that has been happening for days on end. Now, I actually don't care what other people say. Like, what I actually do care is like me living his best life and telling us that this 2024 is his and tools. So take the back banners, bitches, and watch me work. Now, I'm loving that for him because as much as people like hate and do this, like he has proven time and time again that he's unfazed and he actually doesn't care. So people can talk, share as much as they want, but he won't care. He's going to like live in his truth, live in his peace, live in his love. And I feel like most of these celebrities should actually take that and learn something from him. Now, for me, it's a win. For some people, it's not. And I actually don't give an F. Now, the next thing that happened again with Mew Superset is that me Mandy official YouTube channel decided to finally bring a stand type on YouTube. Talk about Songkran bringing new things. Now, we've seen that Mew has a new BL going on, Love is Like a Cat, that I actually am watching and I'm actually enjoying. But it's new for me to actually see Mew in a BL show that is not kind of toxic. So I don't actually know how to feel. But like it's so laid back and it's making me also a softie. And I don't like being a softie. Now, so I'm giving it time, still watching it. I've watched until episode 4, and I think there are 2 more out, so I probably should catch up on that. But yeah, Tantype is out. Tantype is also out, especially after like the whole girl fiasco of him coming out and talking about how much he lost after joining the BL industry and how tough it is. And I actually do understand and feel for him. So, yeah, me and Mandy decided to use like this opportunity. And you know, like a few days ago, Mew Gulf was trending. Why? I don't know, but it was actually trending, I think, at number 1. So me and Mandy said, ding, it's time to make some money. Put that shit out on YouTube so you guys can go watch it. Like, Thantep is an amazing, amazing BL show. It's actually in my top 5 and not number 5. So, yeah. I was even actually watching it just a few days. I think I'm in season 2 or something. So, it's great that now it's on YouTube, so you guys can go watch it. I'm going to put it here. So if you like to watch it, go watch it and relive the Mew Gulf moments. Not Mew Gulf moments, the Tantype moments. And actually what an amazing, amazing chemistry and amazing actors these 2 people are. Now, the next news that did come again during the Songkran was JMMTV deciding to take the whole roster of Studio Wasabi, except my amazing Kuhat. Like, I love Kuhat. Like, I'm a huge supporter of Kuhat. If you want me to mention my top 5 like BL actors, Kuhat is on my top 5 and not below number 2. If you know, you know. Like, she's not she. He is like one or number two. So the rest left, Santa left, and some people were upset when Studio Wasabi did their lineup like last year, and we realized that Santa and Kuhat won't have another project. A lot of people were disappointed, but I wasn't disappointed because I do believe that Kuhat and Santa shouldn't actually be partners. They shouldn't be a ship. I do believe that Santa deserves to act with people his own age and to actually be a ship with people his own age, because there was like a huge age gap between him and Kuhat, and it wasn't sitting well with me. But that doesn't take away from their talent. My 12% is an amazing project. It's actually on YouTube. If you like to go watch it and support me. By watching it and supporting them, you're also supporting me, because like I love the two of them. Now, Kuhat, I don't know. I'm waiting to see where he lands, but I'm praying to the gods of gods that it's not beyond cloud. Like, God, please hear me. He rather joins Star Hunter than join Beyond Cloud, or even go on his merry way and actually decide to like stand on his own. Like, I would actually support that. So the rest of the crew, Samantha, Yach, Bon, Prem, Santa, have all been taken up by JMM and a lot of JMM fans are not happy because they feel like their actors are actually not getting a fair share of the JMM pie, and now JMM has decided to add on these new people. Like, how hectic is it going to be for them to manage all these people? Now, the thing about fans and GMM, the thing that fans haven't realized with GMM is that if your actor is giving the bare minimum, GMM is going to give him the bare minimum. That's how GMM works. But if your actor is actually bringing in the money, you best believe GMM is going to work overtime for your actor. So probably what you should do is actually run those numbers up for your actor, other than always complaining. Because if you know how the system works, try to beat the system. And you guys are not trying to beat the GMM system. You are actually thinking that GMM would actually now try and like conform to what you want. It's never going to happen, because GMM has said time and time again, it's a numbers and money game. And if your actor is not bringing in the numbers and is not bringing in the money, he will always going to be in the back burner. So I'm excited to see the future of Bon Prem in GMM. I'm excited to see if Santa will be paired with another person. And yeah, I'm excited to see what the future holds for Samantha, who I love, a very happy, bubbly, like actor. Like, she's amazing. I'm excited to see like what will happen. I hope she's not put at the back end in GMM. I hope she shines and she's put front and center, like other than the way she was put on Studio Wasabi. Like, I hope that GMM like brings, like, shines light on her. I'm excited to see Yach, how he will perform, especially now we've seen that GMM like loves, like, is venturing more into music and pushing like their actors to actually have these shows to perform. And we know that Santa loves to perform and Yach loves to perform. So I'm hoping that this new platform also like brings them so much joy in not just acting but in the music and performance part. And Santa is right at home because he's friends with so many of the GMMTV boys. So he's like at home. So I'm not worried, and I know that he's like at home. He's okay. So let's see what happens. Pooh and Pavel had the time of their lives yesterday. Like, again, I love when these actors show us that they are people. And Pooh and Pavel did exactly that. And seeing them actually yesterday on my timeline, like they were trending, I think like there were, I don't know how many trends on them. Like I remembered, okay, I didn't actually finish their BL. Sure. I think I have like 2 or 3 episodes left. I've even forgotten the name of the BL, and I actually need to go back and watch it. So I'll be doing that this weekend. And I feel like it will only be justified if I start watching from episode 1. I don't know. I'll see. If I'm not able to watch it from episode 1, I would actually just watch the last 2 episodes left, because those were the last episodes that the only episodes I didn't watch. So yeah, Pooh and Pavel were having a time of their life, and like they let loose, and I actually liked that for them. So I'm happy for them, and I'm happy for like this new fame and this love that they're getting, like because we know that when they came out, like a lot, the BL was actually one of the top 5 BLs that were being watched on YouTube, and they got so much recognition from it. And it has been long, I think a week or 2 or 3 weeks that I hadn't seen them like on my trends, and I was actually happy to see them yesterday come out with a bang. So I'm sure like the way they were trending so much, like they gathered like new fans, and I'm sure like people went out, checked them out, and actually started watching their BL, which is always an amazing news. Now, on another issue again is my baby Barcode. Barcode decided to open, I think, a Patreon account whereby he was going to post his content and all that. Now, some people didn't take kindly to it because they asked why he was asking fans to pay money to gain access to him. And I'm asking why are fans actually asking why Barcode should open a Patreon account after they know the state of Beyond Cloud? Like the boy doesn't work. So how is he supposed to earn money? Like you should actually be grateful and supporting him and actually telling him, okay, great job. Like at least find a way to actually earn money, because Beyond Cloud is obviously not interested in finding ways for you to make money. So instead of hating on him on opening a Patreon account, you guys would have probably maybe asked him to open a YouTube channel account, unless it's against the Beyond Cloud like contract to open a YouTube channel account, a solo YouTube channel account. I don't know, but you would have asked him to open a YouTube channel account whereby he would post his content for the masses, and then open a membership. So it's a win-win situation whereby even the same content that members do get to watch, like other people can watch it maybe a week later, or not even watch at all. His choice. Instead of you coming out and hating on him and saying that if he's new fans come and see that he has a Patreon account, like they will see him as bougie and all this, and they would actually not want to support him. Please tell me, did you hear any information about any of the BL Beyond Cloud boys this Songkran festival? I'm waiting to hear. Crickets. None of them, according to the information I saw, none of them was actually invited to any event during the Songkran festival. Mile had his own events that he had to go to. I think it was in Korea or something. But what about the other boys? Is it 16 or 20? Even Jess, the new thing in town, the one that is supposed to be shown off to people, where was he? Which Songkran events had any of the Beyond Clouds in a lineup? There were so many. So yeah, let the boy open a Patreon account. And first of all, let every Beyond Cloud boy open a Patreon account or a YouTube account and have memberships on them and actually find ways to earn money. Or they should close shop and let these boys find other ways of fending for themselves.